Everybody. Where are you? What's the name of your location? आपकी अट्टा का नाम क्या हो बताइए क्या करते हो वहाँ काम study किसान hotel में रोटी बनाने वाली taxi driver are you an airline pilot are you a Rajnetik अरे यार Namaste, welcome. मैं Pahadi David हूँ, Pahadi David, Anglo-Australian. जन्म मुल्क England और पुराना निवास Australia, Sydney, Australia. और ये उत्तराखंड में, इंडिया में, हिमालयस में मेरा सबसे पुराना घर है, घर. Namaste, Kaushik. Namaste, Kaushish. What's your first name? T. Is it Trivendra or Tommy? Or what's that first name? What's the meaning behind T? Can I call you your first name? Oh, CJ, namaste. Kya hal hai aaj? Sab theek thak hai? Shabash. हाँ की करनो cha? की करनो cha aaj हल्द्वानी में? आज के चू काम धंधा? अरे बाप रे क्या बर्फ गिरा बर्फ हल्द्वानी में? Hey, Baba. Hey, Tushar. I see, Tushar. Thank you. Good. Tushar. T. Koshish. That's easier for me to say, yeah? Tushar. Shabash. Wow. You went to a wedding today, eh? They didn't catch you? They didn't catch you, did they? To get married? Hey, Baba. Bala Batshagaya. Hey? Natar mein Brahmachari chon, hey? Chora de mero hata, मैं कैलाश हिमाल जानू, hey, Baba, hey? Natar nantin ki kachkachat hajal, CJ, hey? Nantin ki kachkachat hajal, hey? Shani ki quank, hey? Hey? Sasur, Birao kukur ki gichat. Hey, Biyama, Shabash, oh, Shabash. Tushar means frost. I see. Good. I like to know these things. The subject of meanings of names is very, very important. Yeah, meanings of names, meanings of words. Yeah, etymology. This is my special passion in languages, etymology. Sashti Jora, Namaste Sashti, Kya Hal hai, Sab Tik Tak hai, Aap Kahan Ka Ho Aaj, Aapka Atta Patta. In Nepal they say Otto Patto. In Nepal they say like if he has disappeared, he has disappeared. Usko Otto Patto Kai China. Usko Otto Patto Kai China Hajur. I understand 30% of Nepali language, 30%. Yeah. Wow. Arey, Mahendra Nagar Kanchanpur. Hey, Sashati, namaste. Wow. Or Haj ki khayo bayo. Ki khayo bayo Hajur. Hey, Baba, makai ko dhiro khayo jaro ma. Garmi ma. Hey, Baba ho. Mahendra Nagar. Hey, wow. Oh, Sashati, oh, ke kam cho Mahendra Nagar Nepal ma. Ke kam cho, but bolnus Hajur. Wow. Yes, Tushar. Tushar, my name is originally a Hebrew name, but the name came into many languages, in Europe, like David and that, and your languages like Dawood, like that, yeah. David originally is a Hebrew name. It means beloved of God, beloved of God. David, beloved of God, yes. अच्छा आज की खाओ की खा लो आज हलवानी की बेया में की खा लो आज हलवा पूरी तंदूरी मुर्गी की खा लो आज वहाँ हरी साग है यो पूरी पूरी हलवा हाय ओ lador वाह 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 हाय Sashiti, I am old Kodo Koroti Ita. When I was a young boy, from a young boy, Kodo, biscuit, roti, Kodoko halwa, Kodoko roti, jurum, kayo, ah, or Yahanko bakery ko, Madua biscuit, ooh, wah, sashiti, nasta, Kodoko biscuit or coffee. Kodoko biscuit ani coffee kanus. Ah, ah. Kodoko roti jurum kanus hajur. Ah, shabash. CJ Singer, have you heard the name vampire? Yes. The vampire story. The CJ, the vampire story. Same idea like the Yeti story and vampire story. Tourist attraction. In this area we have vampire, wow. More tourist attraction. Lava Lamp, hi Lava Lamp, Arlene, namaste Arlene, how are you? Fine, good. What are you doing? Are you having weekend off from work or weekend off from study? Arlene, Lava Lamp, what are you doing there? Ben Edward, now that's not an Indian name. Hi Ben, Indian greeting to you, namaste, namaskar. I'm Pahadi David, Mountain David. Yeah, Pahadi is the adjective from mountain. Originally from England, 1949. Moved to Australia. And Ben, coming and going, I've spent half of my lifetime exactly living in the Himalayas, Nepal, and mostly India. This is northern India, Uttarakhand state, near the West Nepal border. Retired nurse. CJ, the Yeti is 100% bakwas. The Yeti is 100% nonsense. Vampires also are 100% nonsense, just to attract tourists to the area. Tourist business. Why not? Sashiti, Aja, Kodoko, Roti, Kayo, Bio, Dokoro, Vario, Dokoro. Hey, wow. Kaptad Guest House. You're studying there? Sashiti, Balan Shahaji, Ko Swasta Kosto Cho. Teacher, Balan Shaha. Wow. Sashiti, Kibayo, Nepalme, Kibayo, Wo Purano system, Morogoyo, Morogoyo, KP Oli, Prachanda, Sher Bahadur, Atto, Patto, Kai, China. Wow. Yes, Ben, are you from Britain or Europe? Where are you from, Ben? Please let me know. And everybody, please remember, tomorrow night will be my night off. Tomorrow, no live stream, okay? Coming back on Tuesday. And the time of this live stream, you can see on this Pahadi David YouTube channel. Look on messages service, yeah. The time, usually Monday night, Sunday or Monday night off. This week, Monday night off. 6:30 p.m. to 12 midnight, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. supper break. Ajab, namaste, Ajab. How are you? Good, 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 good. Wow, wow, wow. Ajab, thanks for coming back. Namaste, aap kaise ho? Sab theek thak hai? Aapka atta patta ka naam kya ho? Bataiye. Acha, Arlene, Lava Lamp. Arlene, excuse me, are you Indian? Are you European? Where are you? Where are you living? And you're a teacher, yes? I see. Good, good service. Hey, Himanshu, hey, Shabash. Jeevan bach gaya aaj, babri baab. Kitna pahunch gaya? 4042C. Wow. Welcome back, Himanshu. Good, good. CJ Singer. An Indian guy found the footprints of a Yeti. It's nonsense. It would be a bear, a big bear, or just somebody having fun, you know? Somebody having fun. Tourist attraction, tourist attraction. Oh, thanks, Ben. Yes, yes. Exploring the world. Yeah. Are you traveling? Are Arlene? Are aap sharab, aap bam, aap Hindustani ho, Hindustani? Acha. Oh, that's nice, Ben. Thank you from California. California, San Jose, USA. Very nice. Thank you. Good, 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 good. Thank you. Sometimes we have viewers from USA. What happened with Donald Trump? Is he still alive? That makes third time lucky, yes? Mm. Bad timing from the shooter. Bad timing. Bad timing. Just before the meal, eh? Everybody was really hungry, eh? Wow, wow, wow. Himanshu, you will come back. That's nice. Thank you. Good, good, good. Yeah, my background, everybody, is originally born in England, left England when I was 11. We went to Australia, lived in Australia continuously to 23, trained as a nurse. Now I'm a retired nurse, yeah? And I have lived coming and going. I've lived many times in the Himalayas, Nepal, and especially India, doing different things. Now I'm retired, and this, my home here, you can say, living with with the mountain family, is in Uttarakhand state, northern India. To the east, 200 kilometers is the West Nepal border. Acha Alin, you like Sharabi Bab, do you? All right. Well, Anshuman, thanks, Anshuman. Thanks for coming back. Namaste to you. Uh, well, you just heard my answer, Anshuman, about my background, yeah? All right, Arlene, here we go. Bap re bap. Bap re bap. Mera mora sharabi darpok bap. Eh? Darpok. Huh? Bap re bap. Mera mora sharabi darpok bap. Hey, hey. My dead, alcoholic, cowardly father. My dead, alcoholic, cowardly father. Yeah, that's a true story, a true story. And every night I say this expression 3 or 4 times. Then, in the middle of the live stream, I deliver a short message, especially to young people. Don't drink, don't smoke. You can choose to not drink and not smoke, then you'll never have addiction, you know? Hey, Arlene, Bapri Bab, Mera Mara Darpok Sharabi Bab, Babaho. Hey, Machli Jasa Piate. He used to drink like a fish. He had two professions, my dead alcoholic, cowardly father, who didn't like the responsibility of marriage. He had two professions. One, he was a professional house painter and decorator. Then after 5 p.m., he was a professional Ben in California. This means in this part of the world, drinker, big drinker. Yep. Then after 5 p.m., he was a professional alcoholic. And then regularly at midnight, he would collapse in any place, sometimes wetting his pants. Yeah. And then the family, we carried him up to his bed, just like a dead body, you know? ah, people, they love this story. Himanshu, api nahi morunga, jindarahonga, Bhagwan Malik, hey, Himanshu. I'm still here, still here. Yes, and that's nice. Platonic love, Himanshu, between males. Platonic love. Safe love. Mm. Ben, which place did I find? Yeah, oh, Ben, look. Most of my viewers here, most of them are from this part of the world, northern India, including this area, this mountain area. This mountain area is called Kumaon, Kumaon, Kumaon. The local language, which is a very sweet language, is called Kumaoni, a sister language of Nepali and a sister language to the west of Garhwali language, all related to Hindi and Sanskrit. Most of my viewers here every night, Ben, are from this part of the world, northern India, southern India, little from Nepal, little from Pakistan, little from Bangladesh, Sri Lanka occasionally, Afghanistan, yeah, all this northern sort of South Asia. I'm no language expert, and still I'm only fluent in English, but people enjoy talking to me in my broken Hindi, Nepali, Kumaoni, like that, you know. Geeta Dogra, Namaste Geeta. Namaste, आप हिंदुस्तानी हो? शाबाश, Namaste Geeta, और आप कैसी हो? सब ठीक ठाक है? Geeta जी, आपका अट्टा पट्टा कहाँ हो? अट्टा पट्टा? Where's your location? Thanks, Arlene. That's good. Lavin, where are you from? Which place? Ben, which place did you find most appealing? Look, I can't tell you any one location, but I have to answer like this, the Himalayas. Earlier in my travels, Ben, I traveled nearly 1 year in South America, about 1 year in South Asia, and then I thought, well, I'm glad I didn't go to the Himalayas first because that would have been it, you know, just a one travel destination, coming back so many times. So, most appealing, really, the Himalayas, anywhere in the Himalayas where you feel most comfortable, you know, like where everything comes into one line, the people, the climate, the food, learning a bit of the language, why not? Huh? And where you feel most comfortable in your soul. You know, that's the most appealing place. But this place here, Korsani in Uttarakhand, is where I first lived here 50 years ago, and I just kept coming back here, you know. Gita Dogra, Namaste, Gita, or Sab Theek Thaak Hai? Shabash. Acha Lava Lamp. Ah, Hyderabad. Good. Wow. Arlene Lava Lamp. What subject do you teach? Yeah, Ben, many people ask me what's your favorite place, and I always have to say in the end, for the traveler, not for the tourist, but for the traveler, it all depends how that place makes you feel. Like I said, climate, food, people, ambience, um, topography, all sorts of things, you know. Thanks, Peter. I'm fine, thank you. I'm fine. Good, good. Ah, you teach English, do you? What, directly into English, or do you use your regional language? What's your regional language there, Lava Lamp Arlene? What's your regional language there? Yes, Ben, I have. I've had over the decades a number of unexpected experiences. I have. Um, Look, I'll tell you right here, in this tiny village you can call Hamlet. Yeah, tiny village. When I first lived here 50 years ago, this was like 48 years ago. Yeah, I lived just 5 minutes walk from here. It's a big property, the mountain family's property. I'm not an Indian citizen, right? I lived in a small house here, a small house, true story, Ben, of a great local yogi, who lived here for a number of years in that house. Just a two small, two rooms, like up and down. Down below was the kitchen. He lived in the top room, small steps connecting, and that that's tiny little cottage, the rooms were each like about, oh, 4 meters by 4 meters, no more, just two windows. And he was a great yogi here locally, great friend and mentor of the family. I lived there. And Aradhana, ha, Rosie, namaste, Rosie. Thanks for coming back. Kia hal hai, sab theek tak hai? Shabash, namaste, shabash. I'm just talking with Ben Edward for the first time from California, USA, right? Uh, and anyhow, Ben, the story was this. At one night, I had a very, very strange dream. No alcohol use or any other drugs. No alcohol or other drug use, right? I had a dream, and I was, this is a true story, everybody, about when I first lived here in Corsani, in the village there, 48, 50 years ago. Small house of a yogi. I'm in the middle of the dream, Ben, and it was a very strange, intense dream where you are sitting back or sitting on the ceiling of the room, looking down at yourself dreaming, a very, very clear, lucid dream. The Indians call it like, possibly the fourth room of consciousness. You know, the fourth room of consciousness, Turyatita. Okay, so I'm looking down at myself dreaming, watching myself dreaming very, very clearly. And there I am on the bed, a young man, 29, 30 years of age, first, first time in India, looking at myself dreaming. And what happened simply, a certain electrical force, just for me, a light touch, two forces were coming to meet at the base of my spine. One was coming from the head, going down the spine, stopping at the base of the spine. The other force, life force, was coming from my feet, going up my legs and meeting the other force at the base of my spine. And it was a very, very strange experience. I'm looking at myself dreaming, you see. This is an extra sort of dimension, right? Extra consciousness. And that was the dream. And later, I realized that it was a light touch of Kundalini, Ben, like the life force. The Hindus call it the female force and the male force joining together at the base of the spine. Very, very strange. And I thought, how did this happen? And it seemed quite possible that that great, great yogi had left some power in that small house where he lived for many years. I got a little taste of that power, and that woke me up, Ben, to what did it wake me up to? Obviously, hidden potentials inside yourself, hidden potentials. Wow, wow, wow. Anyhow, we must move on. It was a true story, true story. Rakshit, thanks, Namaste, Rakshit, my unofficial um, secretary, bodyguard, who every night sends me a message which I can't do myself. I'm not clever enough. It's been pinned, Rakshit. Thank you, thank you. Rakshit, we've got a new viewer tonight. Look, Ben Edward from California, USA. Archie Dawson. Ah, thanks, Archie. Where are you from again? I don't remember. Thanks, Archie. Indian greeting, namaste to you. Thanks for coming. I had a lovely lunch today. Lovely, lovely. I had, what did I have? 6 or 7 fried breads, fried bread. Over here we call paratha fried bread, and some salad like radish, white radish, cucumber, and onion. And because we're vegetarians here, we eat 5 times a week. We eat dal, beans, to get a good protein boost, and veggies and like that. Yeah, a little bit of rice. I don't eat much plain rice. It's not a good food for me at this age. But the other foods give me more energy boost. Yes, but I like dal. I like beans and rice cooked together. Beans and rice cooked together in a pressure cooker. We call khichdi. Khichdi. And the beans were, Archie, well, in Australia we call split grams or split peas, like a yellow chana bean mixed with pigeon pea, arahar dal, and lentils all mixed together. Yeah, beautiful and creamy without ghee. How she did that, I don't know. Indian thali, that's right. Rakshit, you're an international star YouTuber. Not yet. I'm very small. Man, none YouTuber chun. None. Very small YouTuber. Thank you. Oh, that's interesting, Ben Edward. You're a student of cosmology here. What, I mean, I can understand what cosmos means, but what exactly is cosmology, Ben? Can you tell me in a nutshell what is cosmology? Thanks, Archie, for coming back. Thank you. And please remember, everybody, please, if you like this live stream, just tap the screen 2 times. And please, I ask you only one thing. We have enough subscribers. I ask you only one thing. Please stay more time on my live stream, and it will help this channel grow more quickly. You know what I'm saying, yeah? Please stay more time on this live stream, would you? And tell other people in your social circle about this. Oh, Arlene Lava, teacher from Hyderabad. Yes. Your language is English. Yeah. Out of body experience, absolutely. Arlene, they call, for you Indians, they call, especially for Hindus, excuse my pronunciation, Turiatit, the fourth room of consciousness, especially accessible through dreams, where you, in a very high state of consciousness, but not the highest, you are watching yourself dreaming. Ben, cosmology student from California. First time with us, I think. Ah, Ben, David, do you find places like the Himalayas more peaceful than the cities? I can't tell you how peaceful I find them. I cannot. But my last word is cities have many, many facilities. Cities give us universally more chance to work, right? Cities are most essential because they give us the chance to work regularly. Ah, yes. Has traveling to places like the Himalayas changed my perspective? I can't begin to tell you how much it's changed on all levels, Ben, on all subjects. Stay with me, stay with me. Any questions you like, okay? Arlene, I was thinking, Arlene, lava lad. Yeah, Anglo-Indian, shabash. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow. How's your husband? Is he Anglo-Indian or what's his background, Arlene? Arlene is a teacher of English from Hyderabad, South India. And please, you lovely people, please, it would make Ben Edward, look at your screen, Ben Edward from California, it would make him feel very good if you just sent an Indian greeting, namaste to him. Hello, Ben, how are you? How is it going? You are studying cosmology, are you? Ben, what's cosmology? Ask him like that, yeah? Shabash. Shabash means in Hindi, Urdu, Ben, it just means very, very good. A very expressive word. Shabash. Shabash. Great. I see, Ben. Cosmology is basically the study of the universe, how it began, how it's evolving, and what its future might be. Wow, 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 wow. Any on the future of the planet, or is it Ben? Is it a little bit uncertain? Is it? Wow. Hey, Ben Edward. David, do you think God exists? Now, look, on this subject, Ben, after 5 months of streaming, I'm a real expert on this. I mean, I can cut this answer very, very short. All you need to know, all you need to know, Ben, all you need to know in just a few sentences, Ben, I definitely did not bring myself to this planet. I did not carry myself to this planet on my birthday. I did not organize the whole process. I did not organize the whole process. My arrival on this planet was definitely organized, created, and carried out by a huge, ultimately mysterious power, Ben, mysterious power. That mysterious power is known by many names, but the mysterious power doesn't give itself a name. I said itself, male, feminine, and neuter, all together, not just a male God. That's narrow-minded thinking, chauvinistic thinking. That great power brought me to this planet, Ben. Do I believe in, more broadly, not do I believe in God? God is a human concept. Do I believe in a greater supreme power? What do you think? Huh? Mm. Archie Dawson, God is good, the supreme creator. God is a more narrow-minded concept. God is basically from the more limited human perspective. But let's call supreme power, universal power, creative seed. There's no doubt about it, Ben. Remove all doubts. Hi, Pat. How are you? Ah, namaste, Pat. Nice to see you. You can see I'm looking very, very good today. I went down to the market, Pat. Pat, we have, Pat, let me introduce you. Pat is the same age as me. She's a young 75, 76. from 54 years ago. We worked together several years in a hospital in Sydney as nurses, and then we lost contact for 50 years. Pat McClenahan from Queensland, Australia. She's originally from the Philippines, now 100% dinky Thai Australian, and we then separated for 50 years, and we reunited on social media a year ago. Pat, how are you? Namaste to you. You know what that means. And I'm particularly relaxed today, Pat, because I went down to the market today, did my shopping, blah, blah, blah. And so tomorrow, no live stream. I can have a complete break tomorrow. Just stay here all day, do a little bit of raking and cleaning outside as a fire precaution, and just stay here all day, you know. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good, Pat, pretty good. Had a nice long walk, got plenty of sunshine on the body, and people are complaining here now. Ben? Now, Pat, maybe you would like to say a nice warm greeting to Ben Dawson. He's a study of cosmology. Cosmology? Yeah, he had to tell me what cosmology is. Study of the universe, origins, growth, everything. And Pat, you might like to say namaste to Ben Dawson in California. You lived there for some time, didn't you? Did you say that? And he's on our live stream for the first time. Zarathustra. Now, Zarathustra. Namaste to you, Zara. Zara, please tell me your short name. I have a little problem. I've got a denture, and I have a little problem with the TH sound. TH number one especially. What can I call you your short name, Zarathustra? Please tell me, yeah? And welcome back, yeah? That's right, Ben. Oh, well, Ben, you have studied God. That's right. No, some people believe very, very naively that God is a person. Yeah, that's for children. That's primary school thinking, yeah? No, I call like the fundamental laws and structure that govern, yeah, the creative seed, the creative force, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I believe in that, yeah. Now, Ben, Zarathustra, Zara right, Zara, good, I can remember that. Okay, Zara. Yeah, now, Ben, Zara the entrepreneur is here from India, and a very, very, very interesting person, Ben. You may at least like to just say hello to each other. Huh? You may at least like to say hello to each other. Now, I kurkure, ay, namaste, rasgula, good. You've changed your name. I kurkure. Kurkure means very crisp, yeah? Like, all right, rasgula, that's okay. Like kurkure numpkin, yeah? Ooh. I like Picano brand. Yeah, please, everybody, maybe you'd like to give a short namaste to Ben Edward from California, studying cosmology. Rasgula, how are you? You've come back under a different name. That's nice. Good. Wow. Yes, Pat, you lived in California for 3 years with your serviceman husband, right? That's it. Yes. Now. अग्निवा नमस्ते अग्निवार आप कैसे हो सब ठीक ठाक है क्या हाल है आपका शहर में सब ठीक ठाक है 76, Agniva, 76 years young. Nadam, Nadam, or Jarul Nadam. No, no drinking, no smoking. I'm not a saint, but I'm not I'm not a servant to alcohol or other drugs. Well, it's an interesting start to tonight's live stream, you know. Please, everybody, I ask only two things. Firstly, please tap on the screen to like this live stream. We have more than enough subscribers, but as you like. But most importantly, please, if you can stay more minutes, stay more time on this live stream, that will very much help this channel to grow more quickly, you know. Uh, Zara is saying to Ben in California, he's a huge Carl Sagan fan. I see. Yes, Zara, this live stream now is including more people from all walks of life, you know, different countries now. It's happening slowly but surely, you know. Ben, currently we're talking since 1 week. We're talking every night with a rather busy financer, or I used to say financier, from New York, Jeffrey Brooklyn. Jeffrey, the ID name, Jeffrey with a J, Jeffrey Brooklyn from New York, yeah, who's got a very good sense of humor and may come back the second part of this live stream, you know. And Ben, Jeffrey from New York is saying since several days continuously in New York, in the Northern Hemisphere summer, they're having a continuous several day long, very cold spell, very overcast weather between 9 and 14 degrees C. Phew. Here, Ben, where we are having the start of almost certainly the very hottest summer yet in living memory. Ben, down on the plains, down on the lowlands, all over South Asia, they're having temperatures of 40, 42, 45, the end of April, which is much more common normally, right, in the end of May. Yeah. Yes, Zara, you like Jeff, don't you? Yes. Financier. That's it. I'm sure when I was a boy we used to call it financier, but I may be wrong. Zara, we're at the inflection point of the world. Good to see character. I know what inflection means in grammar, Zara. How are you using the word inflection here? What do you mean by that? Ben, David, you're in the Himalayas. Have you come across any monks? Right? Oh, definitely. What do they think about life? Well, you know, they're always Buddhist or Hindus. I can say generally, Ben, that monks always have, Buddhist or Hindu, always have a very all embracing, very wide, very wide view of existence. Existence means everything, right? A very wide view of existence. Very organic, very scientific, ancient knowledge, but still modern, all embracing and accepting and tolerant to all other ideologies. Do you know what I mean? Although things have changed a lot since Mr. Bin Laden there in 2001, yeah. Oh, how things have changed, yeah. Ooh. But this is a deep subject, Ben, and of course we understand where the other, where other thinkers and other people are coming from. We understand their past history, don't they? Suffering for hundreds of years under the cunning European colonialists. The rob, the rape, the loot, the murders, exploitation, pushing their own ideology. Eh? Mm. But it's become very complicated. But usually Hindus and Buddhists, in my experience, are the most tolerant and accepting of other ideologies, religion, ideologies, right? And Ben, you may know that in the very last word of the great Hindu book, the Bhagavad Gita, the very last word is not all this. Not all, the very last word of their great holy book full of knowledge, the Bhagavad Gita, the divine song, the very last word, Ben, is in Sanskrit, not all this. This book doesn't contain everything. Eh? There is much more. Some holy books insist, don't they, that everything you need to know from God is in this book, and that's it. Ben Edward, Carl Sagan, of course, I I think I read one of his books when I was younger. I think he was a great philosopher, wasn't he? Oh, here we are, Zara. Now we got some interesting people here tonight, Sunday night. Zara is saying, Zara from India, Carl Sagan viewed exactly God in inverted commas, best way to spell it, not as a traditional anthropomorphic being, but often as a metaphor for the awe-inspiring, lawful nature of the universe. That's how David sees it. Exactly right. Yeah, exactly. And when I say exactly, I'm still very much a student, but it's amazing at 76 how much I'm still learning, people, how much I'm still learning. No day is long enough for me. I'm still a student. I'm especially interested in languages, how languages have grown, and the many thousands of different words for the same thing. Etymology, wow. Yes. If I'm slow to answer your text, please don't mind. Okay, right. Good. Archie Dawson, if you're still here, I have been coming and going to the Indian and Nepali Himalayas, especially, since exactly 50 years, coming and going. Long periods I lived here. Then back to Australia working as a nurse, working hard. I see, Pat. Tell me again, where did you live in California? Shakti, namaste, Shakti. Aap kaise ho? Sab theek thak hai? Shabash. Wow. Well, that's interesting. Ah, yeah, Pat, are you still awake there? Pat comes from the land of the Queens. Don't misunderstand me there. The land of the Queens, Queensland in northeast Australia. She lives on the Gold Coast. Now, please remember, everybody, every night at 8 p.m. and then at 10:30 p.m. we have like a 5 or 6 minute little David's Travel Tales, where I tell you a true story, um, um, where I tell a true story from my travel life. 8 p.m. and 10:30 every night. Good. Pat from Australia, she says in Orange County, 1990. I see. Good, good, good. User, namaste, user, namaste. Kia hal hai sab theek thaak hai? Shaba aapka atta patta ka naam kia ho, user? What's the name of your location? Please tell me. Hara Hara Modi. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Hey, user. The very, 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 very best leader you have ever seen. The very, very best leader you have ever seen in this country. The best leader by a very, 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 very long distance. Eh? What a big gap between him and the rest of those leaders. What a great, great gap. Eh? Action man supreme. Eh? And his young nephew, nephew, Yogi Ji just waiting there to take over later. Eh? Wow, 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 wow. I see, Zara. Inflection point is something along the lines of watershed moment. Oh, absolute watershed. Oof, oof, oof. Ben, Zara. Now, Zara has more specific knowledge than me, Zara. Would you like to answer this text, Zara? What's your take on Buddhism? Do you think it sets aside the idea of God? Definitely. Definitely sets the narrow human induced a concept of God, leans more towards understanding reality through natural laws. Oh yes, absolutely, absolutely. And like develop the potential inside yourself. Right. Zara can tell you more about that. Ben Edward. Zara? Ben Edward. Edward probably doesn't show an Hispanic origin, but Ben knows himself better than I do. Um, uh, Zara, what's Pinoy? I didn't hear that name before. Pinoy. Is that a culture or something like that? Jagveer Singh, namaste. Jagveer, namaste to you. Aap kaise ho? Sab theek thaak hai, Jagveer ji? Shab aapka atta patta kahan ho? My background simply, who is Pahadi David? Look at the pinned message on the bottom of your screen, okay? My background is Anglo-Australian. Jagveer, many people every night people tell me, David, Tom Alter Jaisa Dekte Ho. Tum James Cameron Jaisa Dekte Ho. Tum Lord Curzon Jaisa Dekte Ho. You look like Game of Thrones actor, Thailand. You look like him. You look like Prince Charles. Hey, Baba. Jagveer Singh, hey, Namaste Wahiguru. I do understand Wahiguru. Hey, Shabash. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. Well, Zara has summed it up very simply. Ben Edward in California. Buddhism sees the world as it is, without any divinity. Wah, wah, wah. That's it. Mm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 words. Ah. Mm. That's right, Jagvir Singh. This is Jagvir. If we understand, in my humble opinion, Jagvir, if we understand that God, God in inverted commas, is a creation of the limited human mind, then yes, Buddhism doesn't believe in God. That's right. Buddhism has a very, very broad, wide open view of life. Very, very broad. Perhaps God is more like primary school level. Don't mind if anybody's upset. You know, some yogis and that, they've told me, David, God is more like primary school level, you know? God is okay in primary school, but then we progress. We progress to high school, college, university, and then independent thinker. Ah, hey, hey, well, Ben, somebody may be confusing you with Pat McClenahan, Filipino Australian, my previous workmate. That's right, Jagavir. Buddhism does not believe in God, though. Yeah, maybe you do believe in God, yeah, but the the greater thinkers, they do believe, Jagvir, that really, honestly, God is a concept really as we become more independent. God is a concept on primary school level, yeah? Anita, namaste. Anita, how are you tonight? Excuse me if I talk with Anita in Kumani language. Anita, namaste. Orki, hunin, sab tik tak chu. Oh, tusharo tabiat. Hey, nati, natini sab tik tak chana. Hey, shama, aj ki kahalo aj. Ki kahali. Ki kahali aj. Shabash. Batape, jawab diope. Shabash. Wah, wah, wah. Wah. Yes, Zara. People have told me repeatedly I look like Lord Curzon. More than enough facts. Namaste, more than enough. Thanks for coming back. Namaste to you. Namaste. Okay, ahal hai. Sab ठीक ठाक hai. Shabash. Yes, Zarathustra. Zara is talking also with Ben, you know, from California, cosmology student, the concept of shunya. It's a Herculean state of mind, hugely, enormously unlimited state of mind to achieve, which itself is nirvana. Yes. Hi, Guri. How are you? Fine. Are you happy tonight, Guri? Namaste. Thanks for coming back. Good, good, good. More than enough facts. David, do you like paneer? Beautiful, beautiful taste. These days, in my older age, enough, I limit my dairy intake, and currently I'm not drinking milk, and also available. But we've got buttermilk every day buttermilk. We have ghee once or twice a week. But since some months I'm not having. We have curd dahi in Jolie form. Yes. Paneer, I don't eat paneer much, but I know the taste of paneer with paratha. Yes, yes. Zara, talking with me. I can't hear any crickets. No, there's no owl. If you're talking to me, Zara, there may be more crickets coming after 2, 3, 4 weeks, as summer gets more intense, yes? Yes, Pale Blue Dot seems to be a favourite book there for independently thinking people. Ah, yeah. Oh, I'm thinking, which true travel story to tell you tonight. Which true travel story? Ben, can I say one thing also if you're still here? Ben from California. Um, um, Ben, I've met several great people and they all gave me the same message, David. The matter of life and existence is simple, although these days not so simple, huh? Right, right, right. David, they all said the same thing. David, the matter of life and existence is simple, but mankind often makes it very complicated. And I believe in that. And when I'm not talking, when I'm not talking, I like to practice proper, correct breathing through the nose, just simply through the nose with the mouth closed. That's it. I don't need any big books on yoga to read on it, how to breathe properly, just to breathe properly. And this also has a great effect on my mind to control my sometimes cunning, wandering mind, Ben, just to breathe properly through the nose, from the diaphragm, with the mouth closed. Zara, I can't hear crickets. It must be something in the device. No, really. No, I'm not a smoker of dope or drinker. This is a very cheap device, now 5 years old. I can't hear one cricket. I can't. Not yet. After another 2 or 3 weeks, they'll come. Must be something inside the device. So, Zara is saying dairy equals flatulence. Look, every day, Zara, I take a real shortcut. You know the very famous worldwide Himalayan company, Himalayan wellness company, herbal products, Ayurvedic, Zara? Every day with my meal, my big meal especially, At the end of the meal, I take 2 or 3 black Gas-X tablets, like Hajmola, but they're coated. They don't have that churn taste, you know. And I just take after my big meal, especially 2 or 3 Gas-X tablets, and any gas I have in the stomach, it goes out, and then that stops. I can eat or drink anything with those Gas-X tablets. That makes a sort of a seal around the digestion in my stomach. It just takes care of itself. Zara. Now, Zara, this is an intimate message. Zara from Western India. Zara. David, instead of chai or hot water, try yerba mate. Yes, yes. Well, that's interesting. That is interesting. Zara, you know, I've told people that when I was younger, my first overseas trip on my own was in South America. Nearly a year I lived there when I was a young murga, when I was a young chicken, between 23 and 24. And I regularly used to drink yerba mate with, and I did actually have a couple of girlfriends there while I was drinking the herbal tea. Yeah, you drink through like a steel straw. Yes, that's right. No, I like that. Mm. Ben from California, thanks for coming, Ben. Very, very nice to meet your acquaintance tonight. Please come back again. And every week I have a night off, Sunday or this week, Monday, right? Please come back. And I want to hear some more from you about your experiences with cosmology also, you know? Good, good, good. Thank you. Wow. Best song for you. Indian greeting, namaskar to you, best song. Thanks for coming. Maybe first time. Um, I'm originally from England and Australia by residence and passport. And best song, I call myself Pahadi David or Mountain David because coming and going, I've lived in the Himalayas, Nepal, and especially India. I've lived in the mountains here, the Himalayas, for exactly half of my life now. Yes, when I'm not talking, I can practice pranayama. I do remember quite often about that, Zara. There's a thing called Soham Dhyan. You focus on inhalation and exhalation. That's right, just simple, easy, nothing esoteric about it. It's all under the nose, yeah? Best song also, please just look at my pinned message on the bottom of your screen, yeah? Best song, you're from Nepal. I know Nepal very well. Mero pait Nepali ho, best song. Mero pait Nepali ho. Maaf garnos mero dimag Hindustani. Mutu passport Australia. Saria England car. Where are you from, best song? Which place in Nepal? I think first time coming to the stream, best song from Nepal, is it? के तपाईँ नेपाली मान्छे हो नेपाली मान्छे र मान्छे मान्छी हो वाह धेरै धेरै राम्रो हजुर वाह वाह आज के खायो भयो बेस्ट सङ मकैको ढिँडो खायो भयो कोदोको रोटी झुरुम झुरुम यो That's better. Roti, shabash. Kathmandu. Best song. What's your actual name there in Nepal? Can you tell me your real name, best song? Yes, best song. I'm living in the Himalayas, Nepal, and mostly India since 50 years coming and going. I've spent half of my lifetime in total in South Asia. Zarathustra, you've done some traveling, haven't you? You've picked up a few words from different languages. Yeah, the Nepalis love to say rice and beans power, 24 hours. Dal bhat power, 24 hours. They love it. Rohit, thanks, best song. I'll write that down, yeah? Thanks, Rohit. Shabash, Rohit. Aaj ki khayo bayo, kodo ko roti khayo, jurum jurum. Hey, Farsi ko tarakari. I understand 35% of Nepali I can understand. A little bit rough, but I can understand, you know. Yeah. Hindi, I have been lazy to learn Hindi. I never focused fully on Hindi. I can understand well maybe 70%. लेकिन मेरी हिंदी व्याकरण कमजोर है. Rohit from Kathmandu. Um, I have lived many times for long periods in, for me, a hill station in your Nepal, a hill resort in Nepal, equal to the very best on the planet. I love that place. Daman, other viewers, Daman, Nepal. Not Daman, India, Daman, Nepal. Daman, Rohit. You know Daman, Makawanpur, between Palung and Hitora, yeah? Nobise, Palung, Daman, Lami Danda, Hitora. Hey, I love that place. Maybe you visited there sometimes, yeah, winter season. Just above Darman, 4 kilometers from Darman, the big hill, 9,000 feet. You know the name, Simpanjang, Cold Pass. Hey, Simpanjang, Cold Pass. Wow. On a clear day, Rohit, you can see all the Nepali Himalayas. I can give you more description if you like. You can see all of the Nepali Himalayas there, 700-kilometer long Himalayan darshan. Amazing place. You have to climb up the N-cell communication tower. Climb up about 10 meters, you know, to get above the tree line. Nice comments about my lovely room. This is my lovely room coming and going since 30 years here in Korsani, Uttarakhand, Kumaon. Yeah, it is. It's a lovely room, isn't it? Yeah, best song, Kathmandu. Why does it feel? Why does it feel so nostalgic? Number one, no cement. No cement. It's stones lined with, as you can see, cow dung and mud. That's why it feels nostalgic. Pahari. Organic. Mm. Zara. Best song says his name is Rohit. Zara, you're going to Kathmandu in monsoon season. That's interesting. Good. Zara, please, if you don't know Darman, Nepal, Daman, Makawanpur district, 78 kilometers south of Kathmandu, on the road going to Bihar state. Please visit there one time, Zara. I think you've done some traveling, but please, Zara, but please do not go except in winter season. Yeah, you need plenty of warm clothes. Between 1st of December and middle of March, if you can stay a few days in Daman. I'm a little bit famous there. I lived there many times. And Zara, if you would go, you would only need to contact me and I'd give you very simple instructions how to walk 4 kilometers above Daman village, just off the motor road, just a few minutes off the motor road, to the very top, 9,000 feet, easy walk, and to enjoy one of the world's top 5 mountain views. Really amazing. It's called the Daman Top, or Simpanjang, Cold Pass. An amazing place. But you must climb carefully with the permission of the technician. Climb up a ladder carefully, 10 meters above, going up on the communications tower, a little ladder there. Then you're above the tree line. An amazing place. Zarathustra, yeah. Langtang Trek is the very much more easily accessible and shorter Himalayan trek. Best song, Rohit from Kathmandu. We often talk about Yetis here, Rohit. We talk about the Himalayan Yeti and we talk about the American Bigfoot. And believe me, they are hugely clever tourist promotions to attract tourists to that area. Tourist promotions. The Yetis, American Bigfoot definitely do not exist. Yeah, Rohit, best song is saying Zara Zara. Yeah, monsoon season is the monsoon season not to go, Zara. It is the monsoon season not to go, for obvious reasons of safety. Now, unpredictable monsoon intensity because of climate change. That is the season not to go. But you say you're going for business reasons, yeah. Well, maybe you're flying. See, we're talking about not traveling by road, yeah. All right, in 10 minutes we'll have Pahadi David's a travel corner, yeah, a true travel story. I'm trying to think tonight which story to tell you. Every night on live stream we have this David's travel story at 8 p.m. and then again at 10:30 p.m. So I'm just thinking now which story to tell you, okay? Dheeraj, namaste, Dheeraj Pandey, namaste. Kya haal hai? Sab theek thak hai? Shabash. Kaise ho aap? Shabash. Wow. Zarathustra. All right. I'll do that for you. 10:30 tonight, Zara. Kundalini's story. Repeated. Okay. I did tell it recently, 2 weeks before. All right. I'll repeat it again. Okay. Good. I can't refuse. And the amazing thing was, it was a true story, a true dream, eh? You can understand that. And in a state of heightened awareness. These are the great dreams, aren't they, Zara, eh? These are the great dreams. Do other people know what I mean? Have you had a dream at night where you've been in an elevated state of awareness, looking at yourself dreaming. That is pretty incredible. That can never be forgotten, you know. Dear Raj, yeah, well, let's wait for the rain. So some people in this very intense heat, they open the fridge door, they open the freezer, and obviously with the fridge door open, they put the head in the freezer for 2 or 3 minutes. Yeah, yeah. Now, what travel story can I tell tonight? Yes, I've got it. I've got it. Yes, South America. Yeah, two requests, please, you lovely people. Please tap on the screen to like this live stream. Just tap it twice, 2 times. And um, please also, it will help this small channel to grow more quickly if you can stay more time on this live stream, minimum 20, 30 minutes. Huh? This helps my live stream watch hours total. Zara, I just last night or the night before I told that story of Timor-Leste, East Timor. I told that story coming back from friend's place alongside the army camp. I was very frightened. Other than that, I don't have any other stories from East Timor, which is a tiny, relatively new country, tiny country between Indonesia and Australia. Yeah, it's funny because the name Timor Leste is sort of repeating itself. It's like it's meaning east and east, east, east. It means because Timor in Malay, Indonesian language means east, and the cunning Portuguese were there for hundreds of years. Uh, and in Portuguese, leste means of the east, so it's meaning east of the east. Yes, Zarathustra. Yeah, South America. Mm, Zara. We need some Pachamama. I've heard the name Pachamama, but I don't remember. Where does that come from, Pachamama? Yeah, this is my lovely little organic room. Organic room. Uh, I helped to build this small 4-room building. I helped to build it with 50-50 cash contribution about 30 years ago. And it's not my property because I don't have I don't have Indian citizenship, but it's my home, my oldest home in the Himalayas. On this side of the building, we've got like this, yeah, wooden beams and black slate roof. On the other half of the building, we've got cement lantern roof. You know, this is it. Here we go. The lovely, lovely organic cow dung and mud walls. This is the front door. This is the middle door of the guest room. This is my room. This is my bed, a sleeping bag under there. southern window. That's the southern window there. That's it. I don't cook here. I eat with my lovely mountain family here, and I give a contribution for my stomach. Not in cash. I bring every week some flour, atta, dal, oil, like that from the market. Ah, Zara, that's right, of course, Pachamama. Yeah, I remember the revered Mother Earth deity in Andean mythology. Yes, yes, yes. That's right. Fertility, agriculture, natural world. That's right. You're Mata Durga, yes? Yes, yes. My second half of that trip in South America, when I was 23, 24, was in the Andes, yes. Was that getting blurry when I moved the camera for the yeah, I'm using the camera app, Zara, the camera app. Um, but I'm waiting for better days on a personal level, on an independent effort, where I'll have a better camera. Just waiting. Things are slowly moving in that direction, right? So tonight's 8 o'clock travel story. Yes, yes. Will be from South America, from Peru. Peru, are you getting it, eh? A world famous place. I visited in its more original state 53 years before. Yep. Here it is, tonight's travel story. Machu Picchu, Machu Picchu, Machu Picchu. Um, uh, the apparent capital or spiritual capital, royal family of the Incas, who had an empire, big empire there on the western side of South America in the Andes, hundreds of years ago. They were the royal family, the Incas, Incas, and their apparent spiritual capital and center of power, royal family residence, was Machu Picchu, which is an amazing human built city at 7,500 feet up in the Peruvian Andes Mountains. I stayed 2 weeks just near there, um, 3 kilometers below there on the side of the river in a small village. This is the 1973-74 with my backpack. And the name of the village was called Aguas Calientes, which means hot water springs, hot water springs. And every morning, even in the rain, I used to walk up the road 3 kilometers to the ruins, and I'd stay most of the day there. And traveling alone, of course, I love to travel on my own. It gives me a lot more freedom, a lot more freedom. I can be very selfish. Positively selfish. So I'd go up there and arrive up there about 1.5 hours before the daily tourist train would come from Cuzco. Cuzco was the capital city, administrative capital of the Incas, and it's about 2 hours train trip from Machu Picchu. Remember, this is 50 years ago now, so I'd have basically sitting there mostly alone in the ruins, paid $1 or $2 for the ticket. I'd be mostly sitting there on my own in the main ruins for an hour and a half before the tourist train would arrive down in the valley before in Aguas Calientes, hot springs, where I had a small room. So, and then at 10:30, you'd hear the train arriving. Ooh, the sound of the steam train. They're coming, and then half an hour later, hundreds and hundreds of local and foreign tourists would arrive at the gates of Machu Picchu ruins. Machu Picchu. Um, Machu Picchu means in the local Quechua language of the Incas, it means old man or old man mountain, something like that. An amazing place. If you don't know this place, you must. And the spell, have a look on YouTube or Google. And the spelling is more or less Machu, Machu, new word, Picchu. Machu Picchu, an amazing place, 7,500 feet up. And the classical picture of Machu Picchu looks exactly like this. This is the classical, most common picture. You're from looking onto the main part of the ruins, Machu Picchu, and you're looking at another big hill above. It's just about a 2 kilometer walk up, 2.5 kilometers walk up, rather steep, rather steep. They've got a path there. Some places it's quite steep, big stones, and you've got the main ruins, the picture there, and you've got above it, looking right like that, just like that, above, about 2 or 3 kilometers above, the summit of Machu Picchu, which is called Huayna Picchu, at 9,000 feet, right? And people do climb up there, and on a clear day, you've got an amazing view from there. When I was there, it was sort of cloudy, a lot of cloud and rain. So I never saw the Andean snow peaks from there in the 2 weeks. So this ancient lost city of the Incas, right? I'll give you a little more background on it. So 10:30 in the morning, the tourist train would arrive. I'd have my packed lunch and fruit juice in the bag. So I'd say, well, that's it. Let's leave here now. Because for several hours, naturally enough, Machu Picchu, the lost city of the Incas, is turned into a huge, huge, happy, noisy, colourful picnic ground for about 4 hours. And then 2:30, they all leave, hundreds of tourists, foreign and local, and they go back to the original administrative capital of the Incas, Cuzco. On the train, they go back, right? So then I'd escape from there for a few hours. I'd go back a bit, about a kilometer and a half, to a smaller Incan ruin, virtually on my own all the time there, called Huayna. That was away from the main ruins, and a lovely place there, and usually sitting on my own there. And then in the late afternoon, I'd walk back down on the motor road, back down to the small village of Aguas Calientes, a magical place. You must, if you don't know about Machu Picchu, you please must study it on the internet. It's an amazing place. They had sort of some alignments with the certain special day of the sun alignment once or twice a year. You know, they had certain worshipping stones aligned with that, and they had there an amazing drainage system all through underground in the the underground city, which would drain off excessive water, especially during the mountain monsoon season, and would drain all the different terraces where they were growing food like grains and beans, you know. Like you have your Himalayan terraces, you know, they had the same sort of system there for growing obviously rice, wheat, millet, ragi, and beans and things like that. Yeah. An amazing place. Lastly, they called the lost city of the Incas because after the The cunning European colonialist, as I always call them, the cunning exploiting, the cunning exploiting, robbing, raping, looting, and sometimes murderous European colonialist dominated that area for a while, from Spain in this case, Spain, right? They went there principally to rob and loot all of the gold and silver from that country in the land, in the ground by mining, or from temples and, gold and silver. This was the principal reason why the Spanish, the cunning, robbing, looting, exploiting European colonials stayed there for several hundred years. But they never found that lost the Machu Picchu, the city of the Incas, never found it. For several hundred years, it disappeared off the radar. It disappeared, Machu Picchu, from the knowledge of outsiders. It disappeared. And then in 1911, an American explorer called Hiram Bingham, 1911, reading old stuff on that story of Machu Picchu with local people's help, rediscovered it. Grossly overgrown by forest and jungle, grossly overgrown. He stayed there for a few years, got it all cleared up, and then promoted it to the world. That's why they call it the lost city of the Incas, Machu Picchu. Please, if you don't know about that place, you will be amazed at that place. Oh, in the Peruvian Andes, Peru. All right, now look, it's time in 5 minutes for myself and yourself a supper break, okay? More than enough. Yes, I do live alone, but we do have a younger gentleman here. We don't communicate much. He's doing yoga. He lives in the guest room right here. Not here at the moment. He's a real all-rounder, I call him Junior Yogi, but we don't have much communication. We just live independently. He is a classic all-rounder. His name's Yogesh Gupta. You can see Yogesh Gupta on Facebook. Originally from Bihar, young, handsome-looking guy, long black hair. I call him Junior Yogi. He's studying yoga. He's a real all-rounder. He used to be a software engineer, lives right here next to me. Used to be a software engineer, now retired. He knows all about electrician's work. He knows all about water installation, water pipes, water system, and knows everything about gardening, everything, and can do some simple sort of mystery like masonry work also, Rajveer Rathore, Rajveer Rathore. Namaste, Rajveer. Aap kaise ho? Sab theek thak hai? And my real name is David Alexander Whitstock. David Alexander Whitstock on Facebook account, but I'm not in touch with Facebook at the moment. I've got a serious technical problem to get into my account because of hacking before, password, blah, blah. David Whitstock. But you can see my blogs on Facebook, WHITSTOCK, David Whitstock, and the Facebook page is called, like here, Pahadi David. For more information about my background, look at the pinned message on the bottom of your screen, please. Anonymous, thanks for coming back, What's your real name, Anonymous? Can you tell me now, please? Anonymous, what's your actual name? There is another Anonymous who is Anubal. Hi, Anonymous, I see, that's all right. Oh, Pat, you've had some internet disruption, have you? Oh, not apparent here. Not apparent here, obviously, to me. All right, look, early tonight, and please come back in 55 minutes, okay? Please come back, and second instalment of this live stream will be 9 o'clock to 11:30 p.m., 12 o'clock, 12 midnight, like that, okay? All right then. Yes, Zara, when I move the camera, that's right. Yes, thank you for that. All right, namaste. Thanks to you lovely people, and some new faces have come tonight also. Okay, all right. See you again at 9 p.m. local time. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you. Good.